Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make South Carolina style cornbread muffins. We need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 ounces of unsalted butter, a half a cup of canola oil, 3 eggs, 8 ounces of sugar, and we're going to measure that so I can tell you the cup amount, 1 cup of sour cream, and this is where we are going to stray from what we have on our recipe. I don't have any buttermilk in-house, so what are we going to substitute? Well, I have this Whey, and now this is frozen, so I've got to defrost it. We made the paneer, the Indian cheese, and the leftover Whey I froze. So this is a good opportunity to test whether or not Whey can be a substitute for buttermilk. Now, apparently, it's supposed to be able to do that. So we are going to test it out, and I'm going to use a half a cup of Whey in our recipe as a substitute for the buttermilk, and we'll see if this works and it tastes the same as it should. So I've made this recipe many times before, but now we're going to do it using Whey as a substitute. And Whey is what is left over, the liquid part that's left over from when we made the cheese. Okay, so let's get everything mise en place and we'll start making it, and I'll show you how to do that. We have all of our mise en place together, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to mix together our liquid ingredients first and let the cornmeal sit in it for 5 minutes. I find that helps to tenderize the cornmeal. This is cornmeal that you can get in the grocery store. It is a little tiny bit gritty. At the restaurant, I used to get a very super fine cornmeal that had no grit to it, so in order to make it even more tender, I like to let it sit. Now, usually it's the buttermilk that tenderizes the cornmeal, so I'm hoping the Whey will do the same thing. So the only way to find out is to test it. So we're going to mix together all of our ingredients, and I also have to put sour cream. We're going to do all the liquid ingredients together in the bowl and then add the cornmeal. It's been 5 minutes, and this is our cornmeal in with the liquid ingredients. We're going to now stir together our dry ingredients. So 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, into our 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to stir that together, and then we are going to fold it into our cornmeal. So we're going to fold it in, and folding, we start at the top of the bowl and work our way down, and then turn the ingredients over like this. And when you're folding dry ingredients such as this into the wet ingredients, it's always good to switch from a whisk to a spatula. So I'm going to keep folding that in, and then we're going to scoop it into our prepared muffin pan. Here's our beautiful batter, and I'm going to use a purple handled scoop. If you have one larger, that's fine. The black handled scoop is good, but for the purple handled scoop, I'm going to do 2 of these, and I want them to puff up and give me a nice dome. So we're going to bake this at a 350 to a 375 degree oven. Here we go, they are out of the oven. They're looking beautiful. They were in the oven for 20 minutes at 350. They puffed up beautifully. You can see spring back from the touch. And if you're not sure, you can always stick the paring knife in the center. No batter comes out. It means it's ready. It looks like I scooped one. Not enough, but that's fine because I'll use that one to taste test it. So look at how flaky and tender that is. It really is delicious. Absolutely wonderful. So you can use Whey as a substitute for buttermilk. So this was 12.75 ounces of all-purpose flour, or 3 cups, 5 ounces of yellow cornmeal, or 1 cup, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 ounces of unsalted butter melted and cooled, a half cup canola oil, 3 large eggs, 8 ounces of sugar, which is 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons, 1 cup of sour cream, a half cup of buttermilk if you have it, and if you don't, you can use Whey. And I hope you guys will try this recipe. It is wonderful with buttermilk. I've used this recipe all the time. So definitely give it a go, and I hope you will enjoy it. Take care, everybody. Bye. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel, and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.